So, I was checking around on the Steam Points shop. If you don't know how the Points shop works, basically you spend money on buying games, and it'll give you some Steam points up here. I have 28,000 because I'm a real gamer. So I did like my monthly kind of routine, just kind of checking up if there's any cool stuff in here. I'm mostly interested in the uh, profile borders because I do really like those. I got a couple of them, like Portal Blue that I use a lot, Dragon Lore, all that stuff that you can see. But the Steam Points shop also has a feature for animated avatars. And as you can see, a lot of these avatars, or every single one of these avatars, has animated details to it. Like you can clearly tell that it's animated. And if you kind of like hover over somebody's profile picture, whether it's on a kind of the community tab or anywhere else, you'll be able to see that it's animated. Now, Apex Legends recently came out on Steam, and with that, they added 14, 14 new animated avatars. And that is a really, really large number for this animated avatars list because I mean already you can see most of these that aren't Apex Legends were here before Apex was put on Steam. And I'm just now seeing that Apex got a bunch of these animated profile pictures. And that would be fine. And the whole reason that I'm making this video is because these avatars are awful. You might have even noticed here, like, oh, I have all these different avatars, put up, and you can clearly see, like, a lot of them are really cool and really animated and expressive, and every single one of these Apex Legends ones is just PNGs with some effects on it. It's ridiculous, honestly, that these are even passed off as animated avatars. Now, their artwork and everything, it's fine and dandy as it is, but they are literally, there's nothing to them besides just some effect work that barely looks like anything was put into them. I mean, just look at this. Oh, his crown sparkles. So do the words. And a little bit of the coins, but you can't really see that. You're not going to be able to point out that easily that it's animated compared to every other one that we've gotten from different games. And that's not even the worst part of it. It's that if you don't know how this whole system works, every 1,000 coins or every 1,000 Steam points that you have is related to $10 in real life. So if I buy a $20 game, I'll get 2,000 Steam points. They want to charge you 3,000 points for these animated avatars. $30 per avatar. And I don't have a problem with these other avatars because $30 is fine. It's Steam points. It's a secondary kind of currency to everything. Just an incentive and kind of a way to get people to buy games, to support games, everything like that. And it's fine because it's not really that important. But they still have value to them. They still are like something that you buy stuff with. And they are not easy to come by unless you are regularly buying games. So the fact that $30 of in real life money, which was probably going to another game, is what they want you to pay for these god awful animated avatars. Look at this one. I have to really get in close. Her thunderbolts are what are animated, and nothing else. Nothing else is animated. This one, fire is animated, the kind of inside of his eye is animated, and that is it. These are the laziest excuses for animated profile pictures that I have ever seen grace this earth. And I feel really bad for the people that pay for these because I could literally just get snipping tool, unequip my border so that I have a clear picture of it, cut it out, and set it as my profile picture, and it would look exactly the same. Is no difference, or no, I'm sorry. There is very little difference between these images as PNGs and their animated counterparts. And I don't want to beat the dead horse because I'm going to be honest with you. I love shitting on EA as much as everybody else does, and I don't really like want to kind of shoehorn that in like, oh, EA's doing it bad. But this is honestly, it feels like an EA move. This is honestly just the most retarded thing that I've ever seen. And there's so fucking many of them too. 14 new ones. If we look, I don't even know when this one came out, so I'm not going to count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It outrivals the entirety. The it outrivals the entirety of all of the other avatars that were put out since launch of the Steam Point Shop. And they are all so lazy. This is literally the most animated one on the list, and it's not even done well. You are paying $30 for a GIF. Not only a GIF, but a GIF with barely anything on it. You have all these other ones that take, time to make. Like this one, that's fine because that is Sonic's signature pose and it's clearly animated. You can see, yes, it is being animated at the very least. While it's still pretty lazy, it's not as egregious as just some very small details on words. Do not buy these. Hold on. Yeah, snipping tool. Snipping tool. Here, let me show you the best way to do this. There you go. You have the entire profile picture there. And yeah, it's not animated, but it's free and it is literally the same thing. Don't buy them. It's not worth it. You spend your money elsewhere. Spend your points elsewhere because this is honestly retarded.